Konjiki no Gash Bell Level 3 starts with our heroes racing to rescue Mizuno from a local hostage situation. For the first time, we're seeing Kiyomaru proceed without a clear plan. He's improvising the entire operation, something he would never normally do, but Gash's presence is slowly affecting him. Arriving at the bank, he notices that they won't be able to proceed through the police barricade, so he decides to simply chuck Gash through the second floor window, then proceed in himself. Gash catches on and isn't exactly feeling the plan, so he grabs Kiyomaru's arm and uses the force of the throw to literally boomerang them forward. If that explanation went a little over your head, this particular scene from Ed, Edd n Eddy should explain the ridiculousness of the maneuver.
You're going down, dude.
So they crash inside and land behind the counter, but not without alerting the armed robbers. Kiyomaru is straight up leaking, but he moves forward with the rescue. He starts concocting a plan to distract the robbers himself and have Gash move to a viable position, then unleash the Zakeru spell. Worried about the possibility of killing the robbers, he needs to find a way to hit them indirectly. I really appreciate this small piece of dialogue. Now he just needs to share his plan with Gash and commence the This little nigga is a huge inconvenience. The plan failed immediately after he came up with it. The combined efforts of both Mizuno and Gash end up exposing him as well. And Kiyomaru, for lack of better words, literally can't even. Quick to react, Kiyomaru ties his belt to the leg of a nearby chair, convincing the thugs that there's another person hiding nearby. As one of the assailants moves toward the chair and away from the hostages, Kiyomaru proceeds with his plan and doesn't want to kill anyone. Urging Gash to stare at a nearby pillar so that the Zakeru spell won't hit the robbers directly, which really goes to show just how powerful Gash's lightning is. The first few chapters of Gash Bell may be lighthearted and mostly comic relief, but it picks up quickly and really shows you that fights and battles can have a lethal outcome, even if killing the opponent isn't the main objective. With all the pieces in place, Kiyomaru prepares for the worst and shouts the first spell, and it doesn't work. Things don't look like they could possibly get any worse. The armed men are now alert and wondering what it is Kiyomaru shouted. Kiyomaru himself is confused as to why the spell didn't work. The robbers are done playing. They point the gun at Mizuno and are seconds away from firing. Kiyomaru begs them to stop. He's frustrated with his inability to save his friend and the hostages. He wants to save her. He doesn't want her to die. Suddenly, the book begins to glow, almost as if it's reacting to his pleas. He knows at that moment that this time the spell will work. He grips the book and thinks to himself what it is he wants: to save Mizuno. Great shot right here as Gash's eyes go white and he prepares to fire the Zakeru. The spell is unleashed and produces electrifying results. Kiyomaru himself is in shock that it even worked. Forgive me for these puns, they are not intentional. Noticing that the Zakeru hit them directly, he checks their pulse and is glad to see that they're still alive. Again, this series takes place in the real world. This 14-year-old middle school student can't just go around killing people, whether they're good or bad. And that's an aspect of this series that I really love. As goofy as the premise is, it still managed to hold a bit of realism to it. Noticing that the level of lightning was a bit different than the time on the roof against the school bully, Kiyomaru comes to the conclusion that the book and its spells are powered by the owner's level of emotion. Female book owners must be unstoppable, am I right? Anyway, based on that statement alone, you can tell that you're in for a lot of tear-filled emotional battles, second only to those seen in One Piece. but you know, in a good way. The book reacts to feelings, and I know that sounds corny, but it's no less corny than Yu-Gi-Oh's Heart of the Cards, or Fairy Tail's Friendship Power Boosts. The book continues to glow, and as Kiyomaru begins to check, Gash nails him with one of those full-blown headbutt hugs that kids love to dish out. What other annoying character used to do that constantly to the main protagonist? Oh yeah. Anyway, Gash again doesn't realize that he's the one who shoots the lightning and begins to praise Kiyomaru. Mizuno also shows her appreciation, and not only that, all the hostages begin to praise and thank him. Kiyomaru's a whole new person compared to the arrogant loner he was just 3 chapters ago, genuinely happy to be around others. Even Gash is beginning to grow on him. Gash himself is maturing, and in a way, getting more powerful with each passing day. This lightning boy is truly a mystery. Kiyomaru remembers the glowing book and opens it up, revealing to him a brand new spell. The second spell, Rashirudo. 7 out of 10. Thank you once again for tuning in, and sorry for the delay. If you liked the review, smash that there like button and subscribe for more content. Want to see me wreck folks in Smash Bros? Click here. If creepy top 10 lists are more your thing, check out the channel They Will Kill You, where I narrate some rather creepy videos.